Testing 1 2 1 2. Nope, not tonight. Why does James keep disappearing? I'm going to go talk to him.
What keeps disappearing?
Our sound guy.
Yeah, right. What's that? Do you need one?
What?
I have another. Yeah. No, it's right there. Oh, wow.
And then we also had the park.
We met? Okay.
If you would like to light a Shabbat candle, it's the Caleb.
I did. Rabbi, I did.
Awesome. I love that.
For what?
It's air conditioning. The good old days. Played last night in downtown LA. It's
Yeah?
part of the first Thursday of the month is like an art night for the community, and artists come and show their wares. And
Cool.
Restaurants are open. Yeah, it's really fun. I played with my jazz duet. Kind of improv. It's not always jazz. I play drums and percussion, and my friend plays. Noah plays trumpet, theremin, and conch shells, and a little keyboard. We just it's 100% improvised. We're not. We just play. We play for 3 hours nonstop.
That's amazing.
Over there, Neil Friedman, Shabbat candles.
Are you gonna wear a tali? Are you gonna wear a tali?
No.
Okay, then I won't either.
I'll give you a drum. Want a drum?
Oh yeah, I want a drum.
Helpless. Yep.
Jose's getting them. Yeah.
Testing. 1098. James, let me know when we're streaming, okay, buddy? Everyone got quiet really quickly. Raise your hand if you do not have a drum and want a drum. You don't have a drum. Raise your hand. Thank you very much. We have 2 drums over here. And we have some more drums coming down. There are religious school ones. Jose is pulling them out. So don't feel like you're taking a drum away from somebody. We're pulling another 10, 15 drums out. Jose, the pressure is on you. Jose, the pressure is on you. Amy, would you mind helping him unpack those drums? Tonight I'm your drum master. I have absolutely no rhythm, so.
John, here's another drum.
Oh, we have one more here. What do you want to use, Sharon?
She's got her own. Yeah.
Who needs a drum? I got one right here. I'm going to put it over. My wife and daughter are coming. Say that for my wife. Who needs a drum? If not, we'll just put them up here in the corner, Amy, and people can grab them as we need them. Bruce, do you have a drum? Okay, good. I can tell you're ready to hit it. Just put them up here in the corners, and if we need them, we'll grab them.
Nice.
Thank you very much, Jose.
Thank you, Jose.
Lisa and Lila, I have drums for you over here.
And if you see an empty drum, go ahead and grab it. Like maybe no one's going to play that one.
If we aren't streaming yet, my daughter is visiting from New York, one of my 2 daughters, Lila.
A couple people just came in.
She's with her personal assistant.
What an entrance, right?
Lisa and Lila, we got drums over here too. You can just grab on the corners. James, we streaming? We are? Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
It is great to see everyone here. It is 92 degrees outside. One year we were talking about it about 6, 7, 8 years ago. We were outside in 90-degree weather with a fire pit drumming. It was a hot night. Well, we wanted it to be just as hot in here, but not physically. We wanted it hot with enthusiasm, hot with the beat of drumming, hot with the enthusiasm for prayer, hot. Well, I don't know, just be hot, whatever. This is John, our drum master. Big round of applause. John has joined us for many, many years, and of course everyone knows Joel and me. I'm going to stop talking. We're going to hand it over to our drum master, and for about 10 or 15 minutes, he's going to lead you in drumming. The drum master? Is it a plumbing fixture?
That works. I like it.
Get that in there. Cool. Thank you, sir. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, that's really loud. Okay. Let me do that. You're good. All right, everybody. Hello. So we're going to start off with drumming, and I was really interesting that this is a pretty auspicious, this is as close to On August 4th in 2004, I established my business, which is called Drum Time. So this is my 20th anniversary drum circle with you guys, I guess so. And we don't clap when we get to a point where we're going to kind of pat ourselves on the back or celebrate the end of a rhythm. We're going to do a little rumble, everybody on the drums, everybody on the tambourine, whatever you got. 4, 3, 2, and stop. Just like that. And it's great to be here at Kol Tikvah. How many years have I been here? Over at least 10, 11 years, something like that? Maybe like that?
Here my first year.
Yeah? And then I also have to give a shout out to Ms. Amy Cecil, who I've known for 14, 15 years. A long time. With Jewish World Watch, when she was organizing that, and we would do a drum circle for that, and when the people were walking, we would energize them to drum them out, and then when they came back in, we did a community drum circle. It was really, really beautiful. So it's nice to be here with all you guys again, and familiar faces. All right, we're going to play for a few minutes. So everybody do this, and smile, too. Hold up your hands like this, fingers together, thumbs apart. If you can take off your rings, it's a better idea because it's, you don't hurt your hand. And what I do is I collect them and I'll come and get them from you, and then I'll give them back with you. Rabbi's going to put them in that drum right there. No. It's a good idea if you can take your ring off, just because when you play back here on the rim of the drum, I'm not so concerned with the drum itself, but just your hand. If you can't take your ring off, you're reticent to do that, that's fine. Just be gentle on the drum, Victoria. Okay, yeah, you stop that right there, bad girl. Right. And I've known her for 20 years. I'm a Remo artist, and when Remo used to have their Tuesday night drum circles in North Hollywood, she was a regular, and so it's just amazing. The community grows and grows, and yeah. Worked with Christine Stevens for many years. All right, so enough about that. Hands like this, fingers together, thumbs apart. Now, the first thing I like to do, I'm going to take this off the mic a little bit because it's kind of annoying, is when we play the drum, watch me play for just 1 second. What I'm doing is I'm bouncing my hand off of the drum rather than going like this. Because that's a lot of effort to play on the drum, but not getting a lot of sound out of it. So you want to bounce your hand off the drum. So to practice that, let's do this. We're going to practice bouncing our hands off each other. Okay, now you're going to make me go on the mic. Okay, here we go. Pick your hands up like this, fingers together, thumbs apart. Face them. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and bounce. 1, 2, 3, bounce. 1, 2, 3, bounce. Yes, 2, 3, bounce. Now we're going to do it on the drum. So put that shaker off the drum right there. You got to put it. That's for later. That's for when we're rocking out. Okay. So now on the same thing on the drum, whether it's in the middle or the side. Ready? Here we go. 1. So with one hand, one hit. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Other hand. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Back to the first hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Good. Now, there's 2 places that we play on the drum, and you can imagine, listen to my drum for a second, and every drum is going to sound differently. We have djembes, we have ashikos, we have congas, we have these little Remo kids drums that actually have a really good sound to them. So if you grab one of those, yep. We're all going to play them the same way. But there's 2 places that we play. We play in the middle is the bass tone. Listen just for a second. This is my drum, right in the middle. And then if I pull my hands off of the drum, but except for just where my thumbs fall off, this is called the tone or the high tone, so it sounds like this. I'm going to go to the middle. Hold on. Just listen for 1 second. That's the bass, and that's the tone. Okay, so now let's do this. We're all going to play in the middle. Let's do the bass tone. 1, and we're just going to go 1, 2, let's all play. Boom, boom, boom. And bounce your hand. Urobote la mano. Yeah. You got a shaker, that's great. There's some tambourines around here too, so. But bounce your hand. John, bounce your hand. That's it. Very good. Try to bounce it off. There we go. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Excellent, great. Now, here's what I'd like you to do, and I'll stand up and show you, is this. So put your hands on the drum, like right in the center, and then just slowly pull your hands off your drum and towards you, and until the thumbs only fall off, right? So you want to have your fingers together, your thumbs apart, right? Just like that. Really important. But not just your fingertips. No. You got to have your hand go all the way inside the drum until your thumb is kind of cradling the rim of the drum, right? Because you don't want to hit it with just your fingertips because it stresses out your fingers. So listen for a second. Fleshy part of your thumb to the fingertip is making contact with the drum back here. So this is the low sound. This is the high sound. Right there, okay? All right, hold on a second. Be still, my congregants. We're going to get you. Okay, check it out. So it's right here. So we were here, right in the middle, hands bouncing off. Pulled your hands here. So everybody, first, before we play, pick up your hands and put them back right in that same spot. This is the tone position. One more time, pick them up and put them back down. Good. Now we're going to play. Hands up. 1, 2, let's all play. Perfect. Good. You got it. But bounce it each time. Boom, 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 boom. It's like you're giving the drum a high five. Right? Nice. Here we go. 4, 3, good. 2, 1, and stop. Perfect. That's great. Just like that. Now we're going to put the two sounds together, right? Bouncing the hand off the drum. Boom, boom, bop, bop. Listen for a second. Listen first. Notice it's about an octave's difference. 1, 2, so we're going to start in the middle. 1, 2, let's all play. 2 in the middle, and 2 on the side. And don't speed up. You're not in a hurry. Play that tambourine. You got it. Sideways, this way. Yeah. Now we're going to go bass, bass. 1, 2. 1, 2. Cha, cha, cha. 1, 2. Cha, cha, cha. Yeah, good. Bass, bass, tone, tone, tone. That's it. Now we're going to go 2 in the middle and 4 on the side like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. Bop, 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 bop. 1, 2. Nice. Good job. How's it going over there? Yeah, good job. Good. And the last one, 2 plus 5. 1, 2. 1, 2. Nice. Four, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and stop. And again, we pat ourselves on the back like, hey, we achieved something. No, we don't literally do it. We go, if I say to give me a rumble, that means to play your drums really fast. Give me a rumble like this. Oh! In the middle. Got it. Yeah. Nice. 4, 3, 2, and stop. Excellent. So now we've done this. You know, anytime you go to sit on a drum, whether at a party, a friend's house, here, temple, wherever, you want to do this. Just always move your hands about so you're playing in the bass. And I'll tell you why. This is why I spend a lot of time on this. Because check it out. Just listen for a second. Playing this single drum, it becomes a melodic instrument, not just a rhythmic instrument, because you can hear the song. You can make a song on the drum. Right? So feel free to move about the cabin, bass and the tone. That's it, okay? Now we're just going to play a rhythm, and then we're going to do some call and response where you're going to repeat after me. Actually, repeat after me. Nice. Nice. Ding, ding. have just played the famous Santana breakdown. All right, good. Nice. It's like these things that we hear in our songs, you know, from rock and roll to jazz to whatever we've grown up with, we always are going to hear them somewhere at some point on the drums. Pretty cool. So let's just play a rhythm, all right? And I'll just follow along. And I'm going to start. You can play whatever you want. And please, shakers, tambourines, whatever you got, feel free to, you know, to go with the flow. But I'm going to start a rhythm. Just listen for 1 second, and I'll count you in. Very simple. There's the one. Boom, ba-da-da-da-da, boom. 1, 2, everybody go now. Boom. Nice. But play whatever you want, whatever you can, right? Yeah. Boom. That's the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. All right? It's an accent. Bum. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Back to the groove. Hey! Yeah! Nice. Yeah! Again, repeat after me like this. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. 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 Last time. 1, 2, everybody go! Yeah. Go for it. Nice. Yeah, va. 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice. Last time, my friends, give me a rumble. Here we go. Really quiet, super quiet. Okay, here's the analogy. 10,000 butterflies flapping their wings. Now, if you will, 200 kitty cats prancing in the snow. 200 kitty cats prancing in the snow? $400 rhinoceroses in the Taft High Gym. 4. Oh. 4, 3, 2, and Shabbat Shalom.
Beautiful. Nice, you guys. Beautiful. Well done.
Yeah. Yes. Take it away.
So there's going to be a lot of prayer tonight where we get a drum. There'll be some prayers where we do not drum. So when we get to a prayer where we do not drum, thank you very much. We're going to begin, Joel, we're going to do a bim bam first, if that's okay with you, and we'll follow John to the beat, and then we'll move on to L'chado D. But we're going to begin with Shabbat Shalom and bim bam. Joel, go for it.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam.
Cheery, beery, beery.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. A little faster. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam, biddy, 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 bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat 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 Shabbat. One last time, Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat 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 Shalom.
If you have a book, we're going to be turning to page 138, but you do not need a book if you don't want one. We're going to be doing L'chado D, where we welcome that Sabbath bride. And tonight we're going to be welcoming her with both song, music, led by Joel, and drum beat, led by John. This is going to be joyous. The Sabbath bride is really going to hear us as we sing out to her, as we drum out to her. And then on that final verse, we're going to face the back door and greet her as she enters our presence. The Sabbath bride, L'chado D.
Pene Shabbat nekabela lechadoti li kakala. Pene Shabbat nekabela shamor vezachor bedibur echad hishmi'anu el hameyuchad Adonai echad ושמו אחד לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה לחדותי לי לקהלה פני שבת לקבלה לחדותי לי לקהלה פני שבת לקהלה. Little faster. לקראת שבת לכו ונלחקי עם מקור הברכה מראש מקדם מזוכה סוף מעשה במחשב אכילה לכדודי לי לקהלה פני שבת לקבלה לכדודי לי לקהלה פני שבת לקבלה. התעוררי קיבה אורי קומי אורי שיר דברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נקרא, לך דודי נקרא כלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי נקרא כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Let us rise and face the back door as the Sabbath bride enters our midst.
בואי ושלום, עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה, ובצוהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי.
You can sit down.
פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי נקרא כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Tonight's sponsors, Dan Roman and Sharon Kipnis. Big shout out to them. Can you guys come on forward to light our Shabbat candles? Come light candles. Now we have to be quiet for candle lighting, otherwise we won't hear the sound of the sizzle as the match hits the wick. We invited the Sabbath bride into our presence, and she's going to cross the threshold of this doorway created by the two candles. I'm going to ask Dan and Sharon to please light with either the torch or the matches. And as these candles are lit, we're going to feel Shabbat, the joy of Shabbat, entering our lives. And I'm sure many of us have had a hard week, a week where we might have had a loss, a week where, well, we found ourselves struggling. When we come here for Shabbat, it's time to take that deep breath and to feel the joy of Shabbat, no matter how difficult, well, the past 7 days has been. So let's take a moment. Let's take that deep breath in and out. And another big deep breath in and out. And one more deep breath in and out. And now we bless our candles.
Yalla la la la, 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 rai 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 rai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר v'tzivanu להדליק נר וציוונו להדליק נר של שבת.
Turn to the people to the left and right of you and say, may your Shabbat be a good one. May your Shabbat be a good one. May you have a good Shabbat. May you have a good Shabbat. May all of you have a good Shabbat. We're now going to rise for the Baruch Hu, the call to worship. We're all going to stand up. I know that might be tough. If you're not able to stand, remain seated, please. And we're going to face east, which is that way, because our ark faces east. And we're going to, begin our official start of prayer. Follow John. If John starts drumming, you can drum a little bit. And if he doesn't drum, then shh, in other words. And you can drum during this one, John. That's fine with me. the call to worship.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach, hamevorach leolam va'ed. Hamevorach, hamevorach leolam va'ed.
Let's take a moment. Oh, here we go. Let's take a moment. Let's focus. Let's think about our connection with one another, our connection with all that lives and breathes. Because the Shema speaks about unity. Unity that is, well, the connective tissue, connective tissue called holiness. And we're all connected by holiness, by God, by the good actions we take. And when we sing the Shema, we remember this oneness, this connectedness, this unity. So a moment of silence, and now Joel will lead us in the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
If you are standing, you may be seated. Today's bar mitzvah boy, Joel, will lead us in the V'ahavta, page 154. If you want to feel like a bar of bat mitzvah in your heart, sing along with Joel. Let's all be bar and bat mitzvahs today. Here we go.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אדוני אלוהיכם.
We continue on page 158 or on a drum with Micha Mocha. Micha Mocha is that song we sang after crossing the Sea of Reeds. Imagine Miriam with her timbrel But that's what the Torah teaches us. She played that timbrel and she danced with the women as we sang Micha Mocha. Well, today we don't just have timbrels, tambourines, we also have drums. And I promise you, when they crossed that sea of reeds, they were so joyous. Any musical instrument they had, they were playing. Here we go, Micha Mocha.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Lie, 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 la 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 lie, ya lie, 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 ya la 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 lie, ya lie, la lie, lie, ya da 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 da, ya da da, ya da 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 da. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע הים לפני משה, זה אלינו ואמרו, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. יאי לי 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 לה 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 לה, יאי לי 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 יה לה 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 לה, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי לי לי, יאי לי לי לי.
Vishamru, page 162. Vishamru reminds us that we should always observe and honor Shabbat. We observe and guard Shabbat. And we observe it by guarding it, we guard it by observing it, we go around in circles. The idea is that you're here for Shabbat. And by being present, you're, creating a way for future generations to continue celebrating Shabbat. And every generation finds new ways to celebrate. Whether we do it with drums, with song, with guitar music, with new liturgy, whatever it is, Vishamru reminds us to continually pray, to continually celebrate, and to continually evolve what we do. Vishamru, page 162. Here we go.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לתורתם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לתורתם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותה ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We continue the Misha Berach prayer. So this is one of those moments I'm going to ask you not to drum, and if John joins in on the music drumming, if you could hold your drums while we're doing the Misha Berach. The Misha Berach speaks about healing. Healing for those who are ill of mind, body, spirit. Take a moment. Think about someone in your life that needs a healing prayer. I think we all know someone. On our list, before I ask you to share names that you're searching for in your heart, on our list we have Sharon Friedman, Erwin Ames, Linda Sage, Michael Ryder, Fred Strauss, Catherine R. Salibi, Jeffrey Albaum, Stephen Howard, Mark Jeff, Lauren Kleinrock, Jim Harrison, Dory Glazer, Larry Rinaldi, Consuelo Pesantes, Janice Semyon, Steve Epstein, Barbara Korshak, Sarah Mindel, Gene Berger, Milo Mandel, Stephen Dobbs, Ezra Eston, Mark Vidal, Susan Vidal, Pam Branner, Steve Lincoln, Henry Lawsonberg, Lionel Sokol, Debbie Katz, Rick Birnbaum, Phil Oberman, Yoni Arusi, and James Gleason. We also think of those in Israel, those affected by acts of terrorism, anti-Semitism, and bigotry, those healing from all too frequent gun violence, those caring for the ill, and all those in a state of mourning. If you have an additional name for a Misha Berach list, please share it with me now. Misha Berach Avotenu V'Imotenu. May the God of our ancestors grant a refuah shlema, a complete and full healing to all those we name tonight and to all those we hold in our hearts. And together we say, Amen. The singing of Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor habracha ve'imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor habracha Avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
If we are able, we rise for the Amidah. We face west. We are on page 164. And as we sing the Amidah, we think about all the blessings in our lives and all the blessings we hope will come to fruition one day. And probably the biggest, miracle we could ask for right now is peace. East. Did I say the wrong direction? We face east. East, west, east. Yeah, we're gonna go in the direction of the ark. How's that? But I think if we're praying for something that we wish to occur, that would be peace. There is so much violence in this world. We want it to end. We want us all to live in harmony. We want to be united with the world, moving towards goals that help all humanity. And so as we sing the Amidah, let us praise God, but think about peace, think about unity, and think about wholeness.
שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך אדוני שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק, אלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד אתה מכלכל חיים בחסד, בחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, צומק נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו משני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחייך ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We pray silently. When you're done with your silent prayer, you may be seated. If you'd like some words to guide you, you can look in your book between pages 164 and 180.
יהיו לרצון עם רפי והגיון ליבי לפניך יהיו לרצון עם רפי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי יהיו לרצון עם רפי והגיון ליבי לפניך יהיו לרצון עם רפי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי
And now I've got a story that goes great with drumming. So watch John and you'll know what to do. Because every good story on a drum Shabbat has to include a bit of drumming in it. There once was a man from a small town called Woodland Hills. And he traveled a great distance and he found himself in Santa Monica, which he viewed as a big city. And after all that traveling, he was exhausted, tired, worn out. He needed a place to stay for the night. So he came upon an inn called Best Western. And he said, "Mr. Innkeeper, I need a place to lay my head. Do you have a room for me?" And the innkeeper said, of course, the best room in the house I have for you. Come this way." So he led him to the corner of Best Western, where there was no view of the ocean. He knew the innkeeper wasn't telling him the truth. But the innkeeper did give him a cup of hot cocoa, and the innkeeper did tuck him into bed. I'm sure you've all had this happen to you when you've been staying at a hotel. And Moshe fell into a deep, deep sleep when suddenly the sound of drums woke him. And he called out to the innkeeper and said, "Oh my Lord, what a ruckus! What is going on?" And the innkeeper said, "Well, that's our fire alarm system. Whenever there's a fire, we beat a drum, and the fire is no more." And Moshe said, "Well, does that really work?" And the innkeeper said, "Every time, I guarantee it works perfectly." And then Moshe yawned, and he went back to sleep. Well, the next morning he set off for home. He came over the hills. It took him quite a while to get back to Woodland Hills, but the next time he was at Friday night services, he had to tell his community all about the drums that put out a fire. And everyone decided to go buy themselves a drum, and everyone had a drum because they were ready. They were prepared. God forbid there was a fire in Woodland Hills, and that really is a God forbid. Well, one night it happened. There was a fire. And he started to scream, "Fire, fire, there's a house on fire." And know what everyone started doing? Everyone drummed louder and louder and louder. And the stranger was walking through town, and he looked at the house, and the house is going up in smoke. And what was everybody doing? They were drumming, and the stranger said, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And they said, "Well, we're drumming." "Why are you drumming? There's a fire over there." And Moshe said, quite properly, "Well, I learned in Santa Monica that when there's a fire, you drum, and the fire ends." And the stranger said, "That's not how it works. The drum is the call to action, but you still need to put out the fire." And Moshe's like, "What? The drum won't put out the fire? It's only a call to action?" And suddenly he understood what was happening. And he said, "Everybody, let's go grab buckets of water." And what did they do to that fire? They put it out. Often we hear the call to action. Often we claim we are making a call to action. But in theory, we're just making noise. We can say to one another, "This should stop, this should change, this should improve." But then do we step outside of our homes, our synagogues, our communities to make that change happen? We can pound drums all we want, but we also, have to put out the fire. So next time you're complaining about something, the next time you're shouting about change that has to happen, it's great that you're shouting about it. It's great that you're making noise about it, but know what you also need to do? Go and do something about it, especially this year. So, let's do one more beat of the drum to remind us to take action. And now it's my honor to call forward one of our co-presidents, Cynthia Deculus. A big drum beat for her.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
First, I just want to say when you made the joke, how do you do this? When you made the joke earlier about the bar mitzvah, I thought, oh no, I don't have a kiddush cup to give away. I got all nervous, so don't kid about those kinds of things. First, a huge thank you to Rabbi Jon and Dr. Joel Stein and John Lacques. What an amazing service. Fun. Where did James go? I wanted to thank James. Thank James when he comes back. And a huge shout out to Dan and Sharon, and thank you so much for sponsoring. Want to specifically say that it's in honor of Joan Roman, and this was her favorite Shabbat, and so thank you. And I think it's all of our favorite Shabbat, right? It's really, really fun. So I'm just curious, anyone here for the first time tonight? No. Get out of here. Oh, the first drum. Oh, okay. All right, first drum. You having fun? Okay, great. Well, it's so wonderful to see this crowd here tonight. What a joy. We hope you're in. First, a couple of announcements. So number one, you got an email today, I think, about the new website. So very important. If you have any links or anything you've saved from the old website or any of the old emails, they don't work anymore. So please make sure to update your bookmarks and use the links. And so if you didn't have any bookmarks, get bookmarks. And so use the new, the Thursday announcement from today. That's got all the new links. August 23rd, Community Shabbat Blowout. It's a really fun way to end the summer together. Please come. Bring a friend to temple that night. A lot of fun. You thought tonight was fun? That's even more fun. So bring a friend and show up and come, and we're always looking for sponsors. And so on the back of your Shalom sheet, there's a QR code for sponsorship. But it's for adults and kids, and it's a it's a real Kol Tikvah tradition. So please come. And the first day of religious school is August 25th. Can you believe it? It's already. And Tuesday, religious school and teen programs begin on August 27th, Tuesday. So if you haven't registered, please do. If you have any questions, of course, Amy is here to answer them. And also refer friends, right? That's how many of us found this wonderful religious school, is someone told us about it. So bring a friend to religious school. And a big thank you to all of you who have already renewed your membership. If you haven't, please go to the website and click renew, because we want to make sure you secure your High Holy Day tickets. It's very important to do that timely. And check out all of our events on the website. And also wanted to point out on the back of the Shalom sheet is tzedakah tonight for the West Valley Food Pantry, and there's a QR code there. So I think that's all the announcements. Did I forget anything? Okay. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Just let you know, the next week is our Tisha B'Av Shabbat service. Very different mood, very somber, very serious. And then the week after that, we are at the beach. So a lot going on. We now turn to page 598 for the Mourner's Kaddish. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. Let's take a moment of silence. On our recently departed list, Susie Suchovieski, remembered by the newborn and Suchovieski families. Milton Schuffman, remembered by the Schuffman family, the Frachter family, and the Wetzel families. William Cooperman, remembered by the Cooperman and Stein families. And Maya Besman, remembered by the Novgorodski, Thomas, and Besman families. We also hold in our prayers the 12 Israeli Druze children killed in northern Israel, the hostages and soldiers we have lost along with those killed in the current Mideast conflict, those taken by gun violence, those that have passed due to floods, fires, and other natural and unnatural disasters, and those that have no one but us to say Kaddish for them. We also think about those who died during this season in years past. Pauline Blank, Lena Beckerman, Larry Benjamin, Victoria Besman, Jeffrey Cole, Irene Davis, Ben Eisenberg, Peter Feinman, Michael Flamer, Philip Garnick, Philip Glazer, Rose Cassell, Robert Joseph Kay, Charles Lipman, Philip Moritz, Charles Newman, Ellen Marcia Pittler, Julie Polly, Pauline Seawack, Gordon Sennett, Marion Steingeiser, Alexander Strauss, Francis Stusser, Beatrice Thaler, and Herman Wattenmaker. If you have an additional name for our Kaddish or Yortzeit list, please share it with me now. If you're in the first 7 days of mourning, I ask that you rise if you are not already standing. Those in the first 30 days of mourning, Shloshim, I ask you to rise. Those observing a Yortzeit, I ask you to rise. And now I ask the community to rise to show your love and support. We are on page 598. Yitgadal v'yitgadash me Rabbah, v'yalma divrach hirutei v'yamlech malchutei, b'chayachon v'yamechon v'chayei l'chol Beit Yisrael, b'galav v'zman kariv, v'imru, Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shmei dekudsha, berechu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'imru. Yehei shlama rabba min shmaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Useh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, V'imru. Amen. May the one who makes peace on high grant peace to all who mourn, to all Israel, and to all humankind. And together we say, put your arms around the people next to you. At some point you might have a chance to drum, and then you won't be putting your arm around the people next to you. It'll be a very difficult position to drum in. We're going to do our closing song right now.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, היי! יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
I'm going to ask Neil. I'm going to ask Neil and Sharon together to hold our Kiddush cup. Got a hold of it? Let's all hold up our imaginary Kiddush cups right now. Nice and high. Let's fill them with grape juice or wine or whatever you want to put in there. Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Bore peri agafen.
Take a little sip. And I'm going to ask my wife and my daughter to come and hold the challah tonight. I'm going to put them right in front of the candles, right over here. Can I put you guys right here? And if you're able, come towards the center and put your hand on their shoulder or the shoulder of the person next to you. Let us all connect as one community as best we can. I'll give everybody a minute to move into position. Come join us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon.
Give them a hug, give them a kiss, and then come get a bite of challah and get a cookie over there. If you are physically able, please put your drum by the back door. If you are physically able, put your drum by the back door.
ישמחו השמיים, השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ותגל הארץ. ישמחו השמיים, השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ותגל הארץ. ירם הים, ירם הים, ירם הים, ומלוא. ירם הים, Hiram Hayam, Hiram Hayam, Umelo.
Beautiful. Nice. Good girl. Good girl, Amy. It's for you. Nice.